Our first pose will be a head massage, so we are going to need a block for this one. I will go ahead and demonstrate. You can lay flat on your back, and you put the block right underneath, just underneath your neck. Then you have the option to slowly move to the right, gently back to center, move to the left, gentle movements. Or you have the option to just stay here and relax. We're gonna stay in this pose for about 5 minutes. This pose will target the cervical area, the gallbladder, and urinary bladder. Unbalanced gallbladder is closely linked to decision-making, courage, the ability that might make you feel indecisive, fearful, or overly critical of yourself and others. A well-balanced gallbladder promotes confidence, clarity, the ability to take decisive actions. It also supports the ability to set and maintain boundaries. And whenever you're ready, you can bring your awareness back to your body. We're going to go into a rebound for 2 minutes. A rebound helps the body integrate the physical and the energetic changes that occur. It allows the tissues to respond to the stretch and promotes a deeper awareness of the sensation in the body. Our 2 minutes rebound came to an end, but you're welcome to stay a little longer if you would like to. Otherwise, you can come into a seated position, and then we're gonna move on to the next pose. Our next pose will be the seal pose. The seal pose, I will go ahead and demonstrate. The seal pose targets the liver meridian. You come flat on your belly. And then you have a few options. You can have your elbows out a little bit, your feet out, or your toes tucked in. If you wanna have less pressure on your back, you can bring your elbows a little closer. You can put your hands together to lay your head down. The other option is we can use a block to rest our head on the block. Or we can use a bolster on our feet. That should give us a nice compression on our lower back. You can go ahead and explore, or you can use a bolster under your belly. The target area is the front of the body and a healthy pressure on lumbar. And the meridian is the liver. And the liver regulates the flow of the chi energy and blood throughout the body. Stagnation in the liver can lead to physical discomfort and emotional issues. You should feel a healthy pressure on the lumbar. You can come out of that pose, and now we can go into a rebound. You're welcome to stay on your belly or roll back on your back. We're gonna be in a rebound for the next 2 minutes. Our next pose will be the happy baby. And the target area for the happy baby is to target the groin area. So we get to lay our backs, and we get to hold our ankles this way. That's one option. The other option, you can use, I guess, a bolster under your sacrum. Then again, like that. And you can go ahead and explore. We'll stay in this pose for the next 3 minutes. The happy baby pose will help release of tension in the hips, the lower back, and the groin area. It's where all the emotional stress can be stored. By allowing these areas to open, we can experience a sense of liberation and relief from any emotional burdens. We're halfway through this pose. A few more seconds. And then you can go ahead and release the pose, and we're gonna go into a 2-minute rebound. Otherwise, you can come into a seated position, and then we can do our next pose. Our next pose will be a seated side bend. We can use props. Okay, so we're gonna sit in a butterfly. Then we're gonna start with the right side. And then our arm, it touches our ear. That's without the props. If you would like to use props, you can use a block. Or you can use a block and a bolster. The main target for this pose is the rib cage. So we just want to feel that gentle stretch on the rib cage on the right side. We will start with the right side, and then we will hold the pose for 3 minutes. This pose will help to open up the side of the body, particularly the rib cage and the intercostal muscles, which often can hold tension related to stress and emotional overload.
So from today's teaching, did you enjoy your time staying here?
I did. It
Very
gave me
good.
time to think, and then give me time to, think about the pose, and then even to go back into thinking about the meridian and think about the emotions of it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Can you visualize yourself in the future teaching?
Yes.
good.
Easy.
Very
It'll be
good.
like easy teaching. I won't be nervous. I don't think I would be nervous walking into a space and holding a space.
Yeah.
No, because I feel comfortable.
Okay. That's very good. For the two of you, how was today practice?
Yeah, I felt very relaxed, and I mean, I also felt good coming here as well, like mentally. I think she did such a good job. I think she felt really grounded and calm, and I really liked the explanations that Gizel was speaking about, the benefits of the pose. Yeah.
That's very good today. Nina, do you have something to say?
I really liked it. Felt very safe. I came in with some blocked stuff that was ready to come out, and yeah, she got it out.
Yeah.
No, also during the moment, I think for me personally, it's a big step to not be ashamed when emotions come up.
Right.
And she guided me through it, and I didn't feel any kind of shame. So it was very beautiful to be carried in that moment.
Yeah. That's
loved
good.
it. Loved it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, toward the end of the session, you try to do the pose. I like how you listen to yourself. Okay, maybe this is too much. Then you just go back, and that's a good thing to see in the class. Let's say if you put yourself as the teacher. Now you have small class, and many of the students has a lot of struggle in their emotional release, for example. So what will you do if, let's say, today we have 2 students in the class, and both of the students just want to stay in the rebound longer? Because actually today she asked me, Yuni, they both look so tired, or do we need to stop the class? I said, just wait for 5 more minutes. You can ask if they want to continue with the Savasana, then just continue with Savasana, or if they are ready for the pose, then you can continue with the pose. Maybe it will happen in your real class. Let's say your students has quite hard time to manage their emotion, then you see that all of the students kind of still not ready to come into the pose, then you can just say, let's say here for 5 more minutes, whenever you are ready to do the next pose, just come up to the sitting position, I will give you the pose. Otherwise, you can enjoy your rebound longer. See, you also give the space for them, but maybe for some students want to come out after sometimes they want to do the pose again, you also offer that opportunity. So you will just say, whenever you feel ready to do the next pose, just please come up to the sitting position. Then you can, how many students that want to do, then you can deliver the pose for them. Okay. I like your introduction and explanation of the class and the centering. If I make comparison from the previous weeks of the teaching practice, today you feel much more confident, much more calm, and also you kind of enjoy your time here rather than see as a burden, something that you have to do. That's what I said, the same as I said with Nina yesterday. I said, you need to enjoy your moment of teaching first before you are able to provide a comfortable class for your student. Otherwise, you will projecting your energy of anxiety, right? I couldn't remember the exact word, but I really like how you explain about the rebound. And the spin and the seal pose, the spin or seal pose, you gave a lot of option, a little feedback when you do the spins, because you saw the student using the block under the head, right? Okay, this is for you all here. If we put, because the demonstration is to place the block on a verse level, the lowest level, so it's kind of hard to bring the head down. For some people, maybe they feel not comfortable with the shoulder, so maybe you can ask them to adjust the shoulder first to bring down, or maybe you can give the option to bring the block higher. It's really a small thing, but maybe for some students it will help a lot, because sometimes they will do like this. It will make the shoulders become tired after some time. Yeah. I want to try your option because I never tried it before. So your option also to place the bolster under the feet, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't change much actually. Do you feel any change, any difference if you put under the feet? Okay. Yeah, maybe if you want to make a difference for the pressure at the lower back rather than under the feet, under the knees will give you more different sensation.
Okay.
Yeah, on the feet, I didn't feel much difference. So under the knees, it can increase the sensation. So if you want to have deeper pressure, yeah. And you also offer under the belly, very good, especially for people who has issue with their lower back. And what else? Happy baby. Happy baby. Yeah. Good. You gave the option with the bolster, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's make the arms easier to grab the feet, and maybe you need to give the option to open the legs as well, because your demonstration is to bring closer here, right?
Right.
So you can also offer the option to open it. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe for some people this is
Hard.
sometimes hard, sometimes they don't feel much here. Maybe this one is more. But using the bolster under the pelvis, as I have said before, it's always make easier for the arms, because otherwise they will struggle to hold, to hold the legs.